God, take the wheel because I need to get this off my chest. I don't want to get emotional. I'm not the one who's going to be sitting here crying on camera. That person didn't show up. That person didn't protect me. I never thought that I would really have to step away from my own mother. Just to prove to you that I can get like that. Like, I want to act out of character so bad. It's a lot of people falling short of their responsibilities these days and not taking accountability for the aftermath.
After all the rain, you see the sun come out again. Yeah.
What's up, y'all? I really wish that I was on here talking about something more uplifting, more motivating. I wish I could have just put on a more positive face for you guys today, but this is what it is, and this is the headspace that I'm in. But like, it's a lot of people falling short of their responsibilities these days and not taking accountability for the aftermath. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to lose my marbles. I'm trying not to take out my frustration on my child. Like, I am really just trying to keep it all together in this moment. And it's hard. Because a lot of people are falling short of their responsibilities these days. And when things happen, the sorry son of a guns are oblivious. Two things are going to happen. People end up oblivious to what they could have prevented because they had the opportunity to show up or opportunity to do what they were supposed to do and didn't. Or they live with the guilt forever. And I'm not saying that I'm in some crazy whack. I shouldn't say that because some people really be suffering. Because I'm suffering. But I'm not in a state to where I feel like I'm going to do something crazy, right? But I understand why people have breaking points that push them over the limits. I understand this. That's why I show up for people when I can. And also when it's not convenient. I try my best to show up for people. But when you have almost all the people that were supposed to do a job around you that don't, you start to question things. You start to question, like, why? And why questions are so dangerous. I don't even like cooking under this type of energy because I feel like that transfers into the food. But God, take the wheel because I need to get this off my chest. But there's just so many people. And I don't understand. I don't understand why things are what they are. I just don't. Especially for the people who really put one foot in front of the other to do right. It doesn't seem like the people who do nothing at all ever get reprimanded. It actually seems like they have a better off life neglecting their responsibilities or only being self-centered. You know what I'm saying? It seems like they are just out here floating like butterflies, stinging like bees. It's not until you really put your foot down and say, I want to be something. I want to be something. I want to help somebody that stuff falls out of line for you. And it's almost like, will it ever pay off being a good person? Will it ever pay off doing the right thing? And I just feel like people are too comfortable doing bad things or giving out the short end of the stick to the people who don't deserve it. Like, they're too comfortable because they know that this person is genuine. And they know that it's not in their nature to do certain things. And it puts me in a situation to where it's like, I want to act out of character so bad. Just to prove to you that I can get like that. But the truth is, I'm not like that. And I'm not going to allow you to control who I am, to turn me into something that I could never fathom being. You know what I'm saying? And it makes you feel like you're getting walked over. It makes you feel like a loser because I'm constantly biting my tongue. And I shouldn't say that because I speak my mind, but I'm constantly holding back the ignorance to shut somebody down because I know in my heart it's not what God wants me to do. But that hurts. And too much of that, I feel like, too much of being faced with that is not good for self. It's not. So at that point, I just feel like it's okay to remove these individuals. Because if you're going to be a shitty person on your own time, in your own space. And it seems like a lot of people around me, a lot of close people around me, the family dynamic is just off. I never thought that I would really have to step away from my own mother, right? Because you step away from friends, you step away from cousins, you step away from people like that, but your mother. But once it's like every time something happens, I think about every time that person didn't show up, that person didn't protect me, that person signed up to be a mother. I didn't sign up to make her my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really get to pick that. And the fact is, nobody holds themselves accountable. Like, nobody holds themselves accountable. And it sucks, but I can't keep allowing myself to go down a rabbit hole every time this situation surfaces. And I'm not one of those people that only think about the bad times. I force myself to try to think about the good times. But there's not many genuine moments that I can say I had parental influence or parental support there from both ends. But chances make champions. So I'm taking a chance on doing it the right way. And what keeps me going is knowing that I'm not doing it the right way for me. I'm doing it the right way for the 8-year-old that I brought into this world. I don't want to get emotional. I'm not the one who's going to be sitting here crying on camera. Oh. Today I'm just tired. I'm just so tired. Like, when you go so hard and people around you get bare minimum, it sucks. I almost want to say, like, I see why people only do what they know, because it's so much harder doing what it is that you did not grow up around, because once you blossom into this new person, you're surrounded by everybody else who's not, because you're the one that chose to do different. Now, that's not to say, like, and that usually comes from, like, family dynamics, because you go out here, you meet friends, and you meet friends in different spaces when you've developed in different areas, so you have more like-minded people in that sense. But the family dynamics now are just off. I don't know, they're just off. And I just never thought I would have to cut off somebody that was supposed to be there to protect me, nourish me, help grow me, show me things, and be there for me in a nurturing way. And I've taken and then a part of me still in the back of my mind is like, it's not right, because whether or not they're there for you, I'm sure God wants you to show up for them in their elderly age. I mean, one day she's going to need somebody to wipe her ass and wash her face. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that person will be me. And out of the 2 children that she has, I'm definitely the one that gets the most disrespected, because I put her through the lesson. I feel like I'm over here venting y'all. Y'all not my therapist. I'm just trying to let you guys, I don't want to trauma dump on y'all. So we're not doing that. We're not going to get into personals. We're not going to get into tell-alls. But just know, if you're going through a time, it's all right, y'all. Y'all not the only one. You're not the only one. That's my son in the background. He's upset about a video game. You're not the only one. Today is a bad day. It's not a bad life. We will get through this. I'm a strong believer of letting life. If I don't have the control to change the situation, change the circumstance, you can't change people. If I don't have that control, I gotta let it flow in a natural direction. If that natural direction is separation, bye. Wish things could have worked out for us.
Oh, oh, oh.